crispy.
What's up, y'all? And I am back at it for episode number 101. I hope you guys were able to see episode 100. I got a lot of good feedback. Thank you very much, everybody, for the comments and the congrats on 100 episodes. Obviously, it's still shocking to me that I've made 100 episodes. It still blows me away. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of episodes. But you know what? We're steadily going to get to 200 episodes as I continue the process of bringing you these dioramas. This is a commissioned, abandoned morgue piece that was something created for a gentleman by the name of Enrique, who wanted to. He does stop motion, and he actually had like 3 projects in mind where they would all connect. And so this was project number 1. And, you know, he told me depending on how it comes out, he may commission me for the other 2. Hopefully he'll like it, and we'll get to work on a couple other projects. I kind of left a little space in case we are going to connect it somehow to another piece, which is why I didn't extend that wall all the way through. But real quick, let's go through the stats here. This piece is 20 inches across, but because of this being an inch and that being an inch, you only actually get 18 inches on the inside, which is still a pretty good space for stop motion or action figure photography. It is actually deeper than a normal dio, as he wanted it to be a little bit deeper. And I believe, I want to say it's 14 inches. Let's double check real quick. It's 14 inches. Let's put it here. It's even better. Yeah, 14 inches deep. Really 15, but again, with that back wall being an inch thick, it makes it come down to 14 inches. All right, so he had sent me some pictures, and I think out of the pictures he sent me, what I pulled from it was that door and a lot of the grunginess of it. That door as well, I believe, was in some of the pictures. He definitely sent me a picture of kind of these little refrigerators where you put the bodies in. What I wanted to make it look, and I always try to get signage that makes sense with the dio. I found this one that was for hospital requirements for a morgue. So you can say this was in an old hospital. I got an exit sign, a no smoking sign, clearly. So I wanted it to have that feel of it being just, you know, just nasty and rusty. And, you know, a lot of times these hospital rooms have a lot of aluminum and steel and so forth. So I wanted to make sure that I got the rust represented and make it, you know, as realistic as possible. I'm not an expert at painting. You know, this is just progress. Every dial that I work on, I learn a little something. It just becomes more progress. This light box, and let me turn off the light so you can see it. I do have the light in the back so you can light it up. Now you're probably thinking it's an abandoned morgue. Where would you find electricity to light up a light box? Great question. But no, my thought process was that if you they sell these candles that they're not candles, but they're electric candles, or battery operated candles rather, and basically they kind of flicker. So I figured if he got a couple lights like that, or got something rigged where it flickered, it would give it a good look, especially in a stop motion type situation. I believe, I could be wrong, it may throw the whole thing off and he doesn't have to light it up, and that's cool too. So let me actually unplug that backlight. Okay. So these x-rays, interesting story with this particular x-ray. This x-ray is of Mike Pesci's head. So who is Mike Pesci? Mike Pesci is a director here in the Boston, Massachusetts area. He actually created a really cool, well, I say really cool, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's really cool, short Punisher film that Marvel found out about and sent him a letter and told him, you know, release that shit and we'll chop off your hands, or something to that effect. But anyway, Mike got into an accident, and he had Instagrammed this picture of this x-ray who he says basically kind of inspired him to work on the current movie that he has out, or it's not officially out, but the current movie that's making the rounds at film festivals. So this was his skull, and the movie that is out now, it's a short film, and it's, again, I don't think it's out yet officially to the public, but it's called 12 Kilometers. So if you want to look that up, Mike Pesci, 12 Kilometers, and Mike's actually in LA, and he's doing all these tours of the studios out there, which is kind of cool. Over here we have, again, those little refrigerators. I still have to finish the box that's going to kind of go back there, but this will be something that just can be moved out. This is Getting a hinge on foam is really difficult. Just because it just doesn't, it's foam, it'll come right out. So what I did here is I took a piece of action figure, the kind of the plastic part, took a little piece, bent it in half, stabbed this over there, and I stabbed this and I kind of hot glued it in there so it should not come off. You can do this a whole bunch of times and it shouldn't come off. And you can put some wax or poster putty and kind of close it so it doesn't, or you can just kind of leave it like that, which kind of looks cool as well. None of the other ones open up. This kind of autopsy table, I guess, is something that was created mostly out of foam. This piece right here is actually cardboard, and the reason I left the cardboard is because I needed more stability. This foam, this dollar foam, starts to kind of warp a little bit once you take the backing, the paper off, so I want it to be a little more stable. But this is a piece that can be taken apart, so you don't have to worry about the bottom snapping off. And I always, again, it's important for me to make sure you can store away your dials, and when I ship them, they ship so that they don't get damaged on the way. What else can I say about this? We got that little vent on there, it's all rusty. The rust down there just coming off of the stainless steel, apparently stainless steel, not anymore now when it just gets abandoned like this. All of these are permanently glued on the floor. I wanted to give it the feel like some of the tiles just naturally just started to pop off over time. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. This is it. This was a fun project, and I hope that Enrique enjoys this. Just emailed him yesterday to inform him that it is done, so hopefully this will be shipped out to him real soon. And I've already started work, and I'm almost done on the next dial, and I cut up the one after that, and then I have to take on another sewer dial from my man Russell in Australia. Alright, y'all, so at the end of this I'll have, oh, you know what, I don't think I took any progress shots of this. Damn, I'll check. If I didn't, I'll just put a bunch of shots of close-ups and so forth. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will get back to you. Have a good one, y'all. Hope y'all are enjoying this wonderful summer, and I'm out.